Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Silas, and this is Daily Scoundrel, where every single day we will play a game of Scoundrel. If you don't know what Scoundrel is, it's designed to be played with a simple deck of playing cards. All you do is remove the red face cards and the aces, and then you are set to play. If you don't know how to play, I also just recently learned how to play today. Actually, today I learned how to play, and I believe I have a firm understanding of the rules. Let's just go do a quick walkthrough here. So to start the game, you make a room. You start out with 20 hit points. The black suits, they do damage equal to their number. So 10 is obviously 10, Jack is 11, Queen is 12, King is 13. In order to, for demonstration, let me just make a mock room here. We have a health, a weapon, and a couple of monsters. So diamonds, they're weapons. You can equip them and then fight a monster, and you just reduce the amount of damage you take by the strength of your weapon. So if I were to fight a 13 damage king, I would reduce that by 5, so I would take 8 damage. I have my little lore counter up here, and I'm going to change that to 12 because I took 8 damage. If you fight, and then if I were to go to fight this 4, I would take no damage. Because there's only one card left here, you start a new room. Now, fighting this 5 seems like really good value because I take no damage. But you cannot fight up from what the last weapon from the last monster you killed. So I could fight another 4. Let's say I had the other 4 here. Go. Let's say this 5. This was not a 5. This is a 4. So I can fight this 4, but I cannot fight this king. So it's really good value to be able to stack these. Because I mean, you're just getting the most value out of the stack. It's pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, you cannot go back up once you have gone down. If I were to fight a 2, equip this, take no damage. Obviously, you can't fight anything lower than a 2. You can only fight another 2. So I would, because I have to fight this king now, I'm just going to discard this and equip a new weapon. Once you equip a new weapon, you discard it. If I were to fight this king, does 13. I have a 3, taking 10 damage, which puts me to 2. Let's start a new room here. This is a good example. I'm going to heal 10, put me to 12. Now, I'm looking at this 2 here. Let's just say I misplayed, and this weapon is gone. I now have a raw 8. I'm looking at a 2. I am not forced to use my weapon to fight this monster. If I were to use an 8, which is a relatively high weapon, obviously it only goes up to 10, so this is the 3rd best weapon. I don't have to just burn this and put a 2 here. I can opt to use my fists and fight this 2 and only take 2 damage and go to 10, which would then spawn in the next room. So this is nice right here because I can just fight this 7, take no damage, this 6, take no damage. And then personally, I think you're supposed to actually do the lesser weapon first. So I will discard this. Obviously, I have to discard to get to my next room, right? And then you flip these. Because there is a 10 here, you actually have some considerations here. But we are, I think, getting a bit ahead of ourselves. And we now understand the kind of the core mechanics of the game. The one thing I did not explain is you do have the option to run, but you can only run once in a row. So you can't run twice in a row. Maybe a better way to put it. So let's say you have 10 health and you flip this room. You have no weapon. Obviously, you die here. There's nothing you can do to change that. So you scoop these up in no particular order. You're not allowed to choose the order you put them back in. Put them here. You grab the deck, just place it on top, and then you start a new room. And you get this right here. So we would use the heal, back up, go to 19. We'd equip the weapon. We would fight this guy. Only take 6 damage. Put us to 13. Then you would continue on playing as such. This is actually not too bad. We'd only take 3 damage here. Going to 10. Then we could pop this heal. Go to 18. Fight the queen. Unfortunately, we have to. Well, actually, this is a spot where, because your weapon is so bad, it's a consideration to just burn the other health pot here, just because we're not really trying to take a raw 12 damage. And if we flip a decent, this is nice. So we're gonna take a raw 12 damage. Now we actually get to out 2 queens, taking the 12 damage we would have took. And then this 5. So that's a spot where if it's a low health potion, maybe it is a consideration to burn it. And yeah, that is the game. That is the game of Scoundrel. It's a game I just started playing today, but it seemed pretty fun. I looked online, didn't really seem like anyone was making at least daily content about the game. And from what I read, there's a lot of house rules you can implement, and the game just seems super fun. And yeah, I'm just gonna play it. If you guys have any variations you'd like to see or anything like that, let me know. And yeah, we'll just get right into it. We'll give it a couple of shuffles, make sure everything is fair. Don't want any stacking of the cards, man. It's kind of hard to bridge shuffle with smaller a smaller deck of cards. All right, let's get into it. Reset me at 20. I did read somewhere that there's only a 5% chance of winning this, because they compared it to some other type of solitaire games. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but I mean, maybe that is the case. I'm hoping that we can change that. I love strategy games, and yeah, hopefully we can solve this. So there is kind of, in my opinion, a clear path here. We have a good weapon. We don't want to burn it on the 2s, but we don't really want to just face tank these, because if we just face tank both, go down to 16, we have to equip a weapon to get to the next room. So if we have to equip a weapon to get to the next room and it's only a 5, it's, in my opinion, completely worth it to just, equip the 5, fight both the 2s. Get them out of here. There's nothing to use there's nothing to use this weapon on. There's no more 2s left in the deck. So we will. What will we do? We will, discard this. Being that we flipped a health pot, you don't know you're gonna flip a health pot. But let's say theoretically we knew we were gonna flip a health pot and then 2 more weapons. You don't know. But in hindsight, we misplayed. We should have just taken the damage, because we rolled a low health potion. It would put us back to 19, and then we can mitigate this damage, because we are only going to be able to. We have to burn another weapon to continue playing. Now, I am going to discard this. This sucks. I don't want to burn the 10 but I also don't want to pop this potion for no value. Granted, we would be at 19 if we did take the damage. So I actually do not think we misplayed, because burning this, using this would only, it's not like we would full heal anyway. So yeah, it's fine. I'm going to equip this 9, fight this 8, pop this, heal nothing, just to see the next room. Okay, so I'm gonna fight this 8 here, which is nice. It's nice seeing something like that. So we can stack the 8s. We have a health, man. I prefer not to burn this this weapon. But unfortunately, I think we will have to. I'm gonna have to stack this here, because nine health is a lot. It's not really trying to burn a 9 health potion. At the same time, I'm not really trying to burn a 10 strength weapon, but hopefully we either see some small numbers or some big numbers to get full value out of this weapon here. So I will discard this, equip the 10, and this is all bad. Hmm. I don't actually know what the objective correct answer is here. Obviously, we can fight the 7, take no damage. But then how do we get to the next room? Honestly, I'm pretty down to just run from this room, because I've gotten absolutely no value out of the 10, and I'm not trying to only eat a 7 and then have to be forced to pop it. So hopefully we get some big numbers here. This is the exact opposite of what we wanted to happen. The exact opposite in every single way. So maybe the 5% they were onto something. Okay, we have to fight this. We cannot do anything else. We can't run twice. So then I will equip the 3, just so I can equip the 4 to see the next room. This is not too bad. I will take the 2 damage, and then I will take the 1 damage and the 1 damage. Put me to 16. Start the new room. Gotta love it. Hmm. I could raw take the 13. I'm just gonna run from this room. I have a feeling that this run is kind of doomed, but at least we get some value out of here. I will discard this. Flip the 6, and then I will fight the 6, taking nothing. Yeah, honestly, I'm actually not sure if I'm supposed to fight the 6 there, just given the fact that a lot of the lower numbers are gone. So you're probably just supposed to raw take the damage and then heal up. What I will do now is actually just take the 11, which would put me to 5 from 16. to the discard. And now I will heal, putting me to 12. And now I will get rid of this 6, equipping the 7. This is 14. So I take 7, which puts me to 5. If I were to fight this 10, I would go to 3. Or sorry, I would go to 2. I would take 3 damage. And then I will use this, go to 7. I take 3 again, which puts me to 4. I'll heal as much as possible. Going to 10. And then this is, I cannot, you can't go back up. This would be 14. I would actually been forced to, I would have had to run from this room in order to survive. Yeah, so we lost. Let's go ahead and start a new game. What really went wrong there is just getting all those red rooms over and over again. I guess what I actually could have done is run from the red room and then use those resources for later. I guess in my head I was just thinking about running from ones where you're kind of forced to you have to run or you're gonna die. But I wasn't in a position where it would have had to have been a crazy room in order for me to not be able to survive. So I think when you see rooms like that, you're actually just supposed to run if you can afford it, and then save those resources for later. Because I was obviously didn't want to burn those cards for the overheal. So yeah, we definitely misplayed that one. We will play a second game here, and then I think that will conclude the first episode of Daily Scoundrel. But yeah, like I said, super fun game. Super easy to play, super accessible. All you need is a deck of cards and yourself. So, and yeah, then hopefully we can get into some of the house rules and play different variations of the game. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. We can take 9 damage and then full heal. And then just be faced with an 8, hopefully find a weapon to try and deal with that. Getting maximum healing makes sense to me. The alternative is we run from the first room. I don't really know if I'm down to do. Yeah, I will take 9 and then heal 9. Leaves us at 20. Okay, here I would take 11 and then I would take 11 and then I would take 5, which would that's a lot of damage, but at least we get the ace out of the way. Then we can heal back to 11. Yeah, so we will equip this 3. Take 11 damage, which would put me to 9. And then I could heal here and opt to find a better weapon. But I'm not gonna do that. I now take 5 damage, which puts me to 4. New room. And this is annoying. Maybe you are supposed to try and use a health potion every single room so you don't run into this exact situation. And the thing is, we're actually forced to run, because even if we heal max, well, we're not technically forced to run. We could heal max and then just pop the other 2 health potions for no value. But that is, I mean, a horrible plan. So yeah, we scoop those up, put them at the bottom, start the new room. I feel like I might just be dead here. Well, this is... Can't run, so I will heal, go to 14. I will then equip the 2, so I can equip the 5. And continue on. So I think this is why you are supposed to equip the lower weapon first, because if you do run into the high ones, you can just tag out. Or if you can survive with the smaller mitigation, that's fine as well. But in the situation where you do find the smaller numbers, like how we see right here, we get max value out of having a 5 cost weapon. So obviously I'm going to fight the 5 here. I could face tank the 2, but I'm looking at a 9 here. So in order to get to the next room, I am going to have to equip a new weapon anyway. So this is a situation where I will just not take the damage. Then I'll equip the 9, and we can continue on. So getting pretty decent value here. This is 14. I take 5 damage. Puts me to 9. I can... I always do the 9 here. Take no damage. And then if I look at the discard, there's still 2 red, 2 black 7s in the deck, and there is... Oh, we still have targets for 5 and under. So I will just do this, take no damage. Okay, so this is a situation where if we would have just, raw took the damage, we get a lot of value here. But I did check the discard, and I did see that there was already an 8 gone. And I did know that there was 2 7s left. But yeah, I mean, sometimes that just happens. All right. Man. If I go the 4, I think, yeah, I just can't do that. So I will just, because our spot doesn't seem very good, maybe I was supposed to try and just high roll it by taking this and saving the 9, because it is the second best weapon in the game. Maybe you don't want to burn it on the 5. But yeah, I will equip the 6, fight the 8, take 2 damage, go to 7, fight the 7, take 1 damage, go to 6, start the new room. This is actually extremely fortunate for us. I will fight the 7, take 1 more damage, fight the 6, take no damage, heal, go to 9, start the new room. This is also fortunate because we are forced to equip a new weapon, but we still get to get value out of our 6 here. So I will... I mean, I don't want to go to 1 HP, so I will equip here. discard. Flip the 4. Fight the 10. Take 6. Go to 3. Might be the end of the road for us. We do get the 10. Which is the best weapon in the game. So can we survive here if we heal 3? We would go to 6. We would fight the 9. We would go to 1 HP. Fortunately, I don't know if we can afford to do that. The other unfortunate thing is we have, I mean, both aces are gone, but all of the face cards, all of the black face cards are in the deck still. So, I mean, that's just a lot of damage. I'm not really sure that we can afford to give up blocking any damage by just fighting the 9 here. So I think we just have to go to 1 HP and pray. I don't really see another out from the spot. Yeah, so I will heal. Go to 6. I will then fight the 9 and take 5 damage, going to 1 HP. And then I will equip the 10. And we will flip. These are the face cards I was talking about. So we actually have to run here. Even if I heal, I go to 3. The king does 13, so it just outs me. So hopefully we can find some healing here. Okay, so we have to heal no matter what. So that will put me to 6. Get to fight this jack, which is 11. So I take 1 damage. And I feel like I need to just kind of high roll this. So I will just take the 4 damage, go to 1 HP. And then hopefully flip a health pot. I'm forced to run or I will die. Flip the next room. Health, please. Oh my goodness, we got there. Alright, so I will heal and go to 8. I will then fight this 10 and take no damage. Fortunately, I didn't get a lot of value out of the 10 there. I have to equip the 8. This does 12. So I take 4 damage. This is the health room, I believe, that we had to see. I will use the 8 here to heal to 12. The king does 13, and I have an 8 here. Why can I not? Oh my goodness, what is happening? I take 5 damage. Okay, sorry. Puts me at 7. But I can't actually fight this. Sorry, that's why my brain was malfunctioning. I was like, it's not the math, it was this is an illegal action. It just doesn't work like that. So I actually have to go back to the 12. I cannot heal. I have to run. Um, but I healed 8 from there, so I was actually at 5. I fucked this whole thing up. Man, we got kind of close too. All right, new game. That was a repairable game state, but I forgot where we were. I was grooving too hard. All right, let's restart this to 20. And man, I just want to keep. That's the thing about this game, man. I just want to keep playing till I win. I watched some people play, and I didn't watch anyone win the game. But oh, whoopsie. I'm like, man, these guys suck. Maybe I actually suck. Give it one more shuffle. All right, let's do this. Restart it. Gotta stay fresh. Gotta stay focused. See if we can get a good room here to start. We are looking fucking horrible. There's no way. Yeah, all right. Go next. And just the exact opposite of what we want to see. Can't run. Have to equip this. I mean, have to burn both of these. Okay, yeah, this one's also chalked. Man. Hmm. I'm just gonna run here. Try and get some value out of this. Oh, this is nice. So I will take 2 damage. Go to 18. Fight the 8. Go to 16, taking 2. Fight the 6, taking no damage. I will take a. The thing is. Yeah, there's no point in taking the 2 because I have to get rid of this. And then pop this. Going back to 18. Flip this. Get to. I will discard, equip, fight the. I'll fight the Jack. Taking 6 damage. Puts me to 12. And then I will fight the 3, taking none. Get the next room. Can't fight up. That was kind of annoying. I could take the 10, heal the 10. I'm just going to take the 4. to 8. Heal, go to 18, and then take 10 damage. Put me back to 8. Both the 2s are gone, so I'm hoping just another 3 here. This is why I saved the 10. How many health potions do we have gone here? 4, so there's 5 left in the deck. The best one is gone, and the third best one is gone. The thing about this room right here is I feel like... Okay, so how much do you take? You equip the 10. Equip the 10. Then you take 3. Then you take 2. Then you take 1. For a total of 6. Into 2 HP. This is the most value I really feel like I'm going to get out of a 10 weapon. Then maybe I guess get the tank. The problem is there's no aces gone. Yeah, this feels like the point where you either win, like this is like definitely a deciding factor of the game. And part of me wants to just run from this room to try and end on this board. But the thing is, flip 3 at a time, and I put them under there randomly. So do I still have the 9? I still have the 9, which, what if I have to fight 2 aces? I take 5. I don't know. But we'll just see where this takes us. I'm going to unequip. Equip. Take 3 damage. Going to 5. Take 2 damage. Going to 3. Take 1 damage. Going to 2. Oh, sorry. Before I do that, I'm supposed to flip this. Now I will take the 1 damage. Going to 2. Of course, we flip the other king. I can't even do this. I can't even go to 2. I have to just run from this room. Yeah, I'm just gonna run from this room. Hopefully I find another queen here. Alright, so I will heal and go to 8. Man. I guess I just do this. That's the queen. I will heal 7 and go to 15. I will this 9, take 5, go to 10, and then take 3, go to 7. Oh, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. Refill the room first. Make the decisions. And I mean, thank God you have to refill the room first, right? So I'm going to take another 5. Go to 5. And then I will fight the queen. Go to 2. And then I will fight the 9. Taking... Go to 2 there. Taking no damage. And then I will flip. Oh, we might just get there, ladies and gentlemen. I will heal. Going to 5. I will fight the 8. Taking nothing. And I will fight the 7. Taking nothing. This 9 is putting in crazy work. I have to run here. I go 7, fight the 10. Both aces are gone. I have a king gone in here. And then I believe the queen is gone as well. So the only card we have left to fight is, like, big card is a jack. And then, is it one more king? A jack and a king. Yeah, we have a jack and a king. Both queens are gone. Both aces are gone. And then obviously we have this 10 and the 9. So if we discard here, equip the 7, fight the 10, take 3, fight this, take 2, just die. We're at 5 HP. So we have to run. I mean, this is insane. Insanely good for us. I will use the 9 to heal. Put me to 14. Fight the 7, taking nothing. Fight the 6, taking nothing. Man, look at the work that this 9 has put in for us. Do we even have anything else that we can? 6 is already gone. We can high roll. We're looking still for a 4. I mean, why don't I just flip them? Flip them and find out. So there's the jack that we knew was there. I got a 6, which full heals me to 20. I will use this 3. And then flip this 3 here. Flip the new room. Wow. Okay. So there's a way to figure out what these last 4 cards are. I don't think they're... Can I just die here? If I run from this room... Okay, how many health... this is the important thing. How many health potions do I have left? I think none. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have none. So I think I might just be dead. How many... This is actually important. How many weapons are gone? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so there's a 7 of diamonds in there. If that's the case, I think I should be okay. Yeah. I think I am okay. So I'm just going to excuse me. Because depending on what this could be, it could be a consideration to run to try and I mean, obviously they go under in random order. But you could beat that room and then maybe you flip the favorable, like, lower number or something like that. But I'm going to equip the 8. And then, yeah, I will fight the king, who does 13. So I will take 5, going to 15. And then I will fight the jack, which does 11. So I will take 3 damage, putting me to 12. You flip the new room. That was the 7 of diamonds I knew was coming up, so if I fight, excuse me, the 10, I take 2 damage, going to 10. Then I fight the 9, only taking a singular damage. And then I will fight the 5, taking no damage. Flip the last card, and it's 4 diamonds. So, we won the game, ladies and gentlemen. Only took 3 tries. So that's a bit better than 5%, I believe. Obviously, you have to continue playing it out. We objectively got lucky finding the right amount of potions to full heal us at the right time. But there's a lot of decision making that goes along with the game as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Daily Scoundrel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.